The end is near. Catastrophe is upon us. Supervolcanoes, floods, climate change, asteroid impacts, nuclear annihilation. I'm so sick of this shit.
What a wonderful world.
Over and over and over again, we keep hearing about this prophetic end time, or just some guy saying we will, be set back to the Stone Age. I'm sick and tired of the fear-mongering, the clickbait bullshit. That's all it is. Since Y2K, the apocalypse has been on our doorstep every couple of years, from religious institutions preparing for such times to the History Channel running Doomsday prophecies inspired by Da Vinci. Every day in 2012, up until the big day where nothing fucking happened at all. The following day, they had a bunch of documentaries lined up explaining why the end times didn't happen. Thousands poured into bunkers because of this Mayan calendar and blah, 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 hype, cable views, etc. This isn't new, but this shit has infected our platform, YouTube. And it's been here for quite a while. The whole notion that we will be set back to the Stone Age is completely fucking utter garbage. Excuse me for my French, but this infuriates me. Do you really think that people will just forget how to drive cars or how to operate heavy machinery? We will retain these skills. Take the Dark Ages, for example. Rome fell, and the surrounding populace didn't forget how to farm. They didn't forget crop rotation, or even how to build some of the structures that they had built in Rome's Golden Age. What they did lack is form and structure. A government to keep order. Without authority, sanitation, and other amenities, went out the window, and society did disintegrate. It degraded. But even they didn't degrade to the simple stone tools as so many people like to lead on. And why would we? Why, with all of our mass knowledge of how things work, why would we just, boom, an asteroid hits, covers the Earth in a bunch of dust, and it takes generations for everything to get back to kind of normal. This just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would we just, asteroid hit and then boom, we just forget everything? Like, I don't, nurses forget how to put IVs in. I just don't understand this. I'm not saying that huge proportions of populations won't be wiped out, but to act like all the textbooks, all the libraries, all the engineers, scientists, military personnel, doctors, and the rest will just disappear. People will forget how to do these things. This knowledge won't be retained and passed down. It's mind-boggling to me. The few pilots left standing will just forget how to fly a plane, forget how to put jet fuel into it, which there will be some left. And being able to have blueprints and chemists still alive, I'm sure a couple will be who will still know how to make that or understand the chemical compounds to be able to read a book and piece together the pieces to be able to make jet fuel for the last few pilots who remain to fly, because they're not going to forget how to fly. It's so crazy to me that people think this way, and people say it and utter it over and over and over again. I guess I will forget how to break down an animal, seeing as I'm a butcher by trade. I will forget how to read and write, being as I'm an author by trade as well. I will forget how to read and write and pass that down to the generations that come after me and after the so-called catastrophe, which is you hear certain people say it. It's so long overdue. The grid will go down, but guess what? There will be an electrician in some small part of the nation who will know how to fix it, at least for that small part of the nation. And then order ensues again, and then people come together and they all put their skills together to make society again. People will band together and rebuild with what's left. We won't pick up stone axes, chisels, and pickaxes just to build pyramids because we've reverted back to the Stone Age and we don't have wheels. And I don't get this, and it makes me mad, and I wish people would stop. Anyway, that's all I got today, guys. The rant is over. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll have another one coming soon. See ya.